Hey guys, welcome back to Bag and Diapers, and I know my camera quality sucks tonight, but I just don't have the energy to finagle around with my phone and get it set up in the right spot, all that stuff. Yeah, I've been at work since about 8 o'clock this morning until 6, so I got back from work about a half hour, 40 minutes ago. It was a really long day. A 10-hour shift is a long time. Anyway, so what I want to talk to you tonight about is a little bit about diapers in the workplace. And honestly, I can't remember if I did a workplace video at any point, but I have experience now, and I've done things differently with my incontinence with this new job. So let's start out. Right now, I'm working in a call center. We take inbound calls only, and excuse me. So I decided with this particular job that I wasn't gonna freak out and hide the incontinence and kind of be, what's the word? I don't know, shy with it, I guess. I decided that I was gonna be super open about it, and the method that I used for bringing it up or anything was my home business. As you all know, I sew diapers, and for adults, cloth diapers, and also sell the disposables. So when I got hired for this job, I've kind of been talking about my home business and stuff with my coworkers, and a lot of them ask what I do, and I'm like, well, I sew, and they're like, oh, what's your specialty? And and then say, well, I sew adult incontinence products that are reusable. And so a lot of them have asked, oh, how did you get into that? That's not a common thing to sew. And I can then kind of transition into the fact that I have incontinence issues. And that really has opened up the floodgates of conversation with people. And it's a really great way to help educate them on incontinence in adults. And I have to say, I have had amazing reception to this topic. Not once have I had any negative comments about it. I even had one friend, one coworker, we were at lunch together, and she came in and was like, what do you have as far as food in your purse? And she opens up my purse, and I'm like, well, there's no food in there. I keep the food in the fridge. And she sees my diaper. She's like, what's this? And I told her, it's a diaper. And she's like, why do you have diapers in your purse? And I told her, well, I have incontinence issues. And she was like, oh, okay. And just keeps rifling through my purse to try and find candy or food. And so that's kind of the reactions that I've had in general with the people at work. Some of them have asked, oh, well, how did you have these incontinence issues? Have you had them since birth? What's going on? So I've been able to share my story with a lot of them. And seriously, they have all been so amazing and so sweet. And today I had a coworker talking to me about it, and she's like, well, you could get special, you could get exceptions for taking a personal break to go to the bathroom more often or whatever, to change and everything. And I kind of informed her, I'm like, well, the diapers that I get, I buy online, and they're really good quality and they last a long time. That being said, I have not been wearing cloth diapers since I started this job, at least not at work. I have worn them a little bit at home, but with my job right now, I only have 2 days off a week, and those days are committed to sewing people's orders. So I have not had any time whatsoever to do laundry. I've had a load of diapers sitting here for a week that needs to be done. So yeah, my time is very limited, and it's just been so much easier to deal with disposable diapers right now. And sorry, this video is going to be a little bit long-winded. It's kind of a big topic. So I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about how I handle my diaper situation and changing at work. So we do have public bathrooms, public to those of us who work there at least. There's several stalls in each bathroom. And thankfully we do have a handicapped stall in the bathroom. I have had to change in a regular stall there, and it's very tiny. It is cramped, but I've done it. And like I said, I am kind of being almost flippant about my diaper needs. And when I first started the job, I only had ABU space diapers and the Little Paws diapers. So that was a little nerve-wracking because not that I cared too much, but I'm more quiet about the A-B side of things, and I'm actually going to do another video on that later. But so what I do is I have a diaper in my purse. I usually only need one change during a shift, so I kind of just bring one. So what I do is, I take my bag into the bathroom, I go into the handicap stall, I do my business as far as like if I need to use the restroom, and then, excuse me, what I do is I change my diaper. And, I do a standing change because obviously I'm in a bathroom stall. There's not much place to do it lying down, and that's just gross. Now, there have been situations where I go in the bathroom and there's nobody in there, which I like. Not that I care, but I like it better just because it's more comfortable. And it's more comfortable for other people as well. But there have been times that I have had to... Sorry about that pause. My boyfriend came in. But there have been times where there are people in the restroom and I have had to walk across the restroom to throw away a diaper. And, I just do it kind of nonchalantly. I hold the diaper, sometimes I put it behind my purse, just because I don't want others to feel uncomfortable. And most of the time, it's not a problem. So I just take it, throw it in the garbage. Now, the other thing is, when I go to work, I don't worry about if my diaper's going to show or something like that. Honestly, I noticed my diaper hangs out a lot. But, with the people that I'm around, most of them know, and I've been open with them about it, so it's not a problem at all. And today I had one girl asking me about using, what I use and stuff like that. So, it's really nice to be so open about it, and I haven't been able to have that in a very long time. And, okay, so now that I forgot what I was saying, because I had to pause it again, because my boyfriend is being loud. But yeah. So, I totally lost my train of thought. But yeah. Anyway, so wearing diapers at work, like I said, this time around, it's been different. Like last time when I worked at Babies R Us, I was really paranoid about everybody seeing it. So I would wear a belt, hold my pants up real tight, make sure I had a really long shirt on. And this time I'm just not doing that. I'm being comfortable. And I've even told my bosses, I'm like, because we have a personal break that we can take for going to the bathroom and stuff like that, because that puts us in a state on our phones where we're not actually getting calls. And, the rule is take, at the most 5 minutes. For me, a bathroom break is never less than 5 minutes. It's usually more like 10. I think my shortest one is 6 minutes. And so, I've kind of told them, I'm like, look, I've got incontinence issues, I've got some bowel issues, and I will not be able to take a bathroom break for less than, 5 minutes or under. And they've been really, really cool about it, and everything like that. They don't get on to me about taking a lot of breaks because, I have a fast bowel or anything like that. They're really super awesome. And, so like I said, this time around, it's just so different and so much less stress. And this is kind of a disclaimer. I know that everybody cannot do it my way. There's some jobs where it's just not appropriate to really be that open about it. And I've had jobs like that in the past where it's just really kind of inappropriate to be open about it. So this time around, it's just so nice to be able to be free and, just do my thing. And I don't purposely hang my diaper out, but it does happen. And like I said, it's not everybody can do that. There are jobs where that's just not okay. But my job is so relaxed that it's not a problem. And I have to say, it has taken the stress level down so much. And being able to change when I need to, go to the bathroom when I need to, all that just is so cool. I know my head's been cut off this whole video. It's just kind of the way I'm talking right now. But yeah, so if I have any advice for you guys, it's that, just relax about it. And I know it's hard to relax about it. It's kind of a nerve-wracking thing, and not everybody is going to see it as an okay and normal thing. But, if you're relaxed about it and everything, and you kind of educate people about it, things are going to go a lot better for you if you do. And there's some people that I haven't shared it with, obviously. So, yeah. But anyway, that's kind of my diapers in the workplace video from my side of things. You know, I know I could probably do a little bit more of a technical one, like tips and tricks and blah 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 blah, but not really going to do that for this video. Just kind of wanted to share my experience with my new job, and how I'm handling my diapers. But anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I'm going to be, I know I say this all the time, try to be more consistent with my videos, and I've gotten a little better. This one's not quite so long, and the next one won't be either. So yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching my videos, and please feel free to share, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe. If this is the first time you've watched my videos, hit that subscribe button, because there's some pretty cool videos, some educational ones, all that. Anyway, I have rambled on long enough, so thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.